So he was 4 when he first felt poorly. He picked up 2 or 3 viruses at school, kind of one after another, which for him was unusual because he was a very healthy...
Up to that point, nothing stopped him.
Nothing stopped him,
yeah.
I took him to the doctor 3 times in the week, and she said to me, look, it's obviously not right, there is something going on. I took him in on the Monday, took him in on the Wednesday, and on the Friday she said, let's just send him for a blood test, let's just rule out anything else.
They got towards the end of the first week, before moving us up to John Radcliffe, we had the we need to talk moment. And that's when the senior consultant, senior nurse and the senior this all came into the room. Before we got sent up, we were at that point told it was suspected leukaemia. I'd kind of already processed worst case. So for me it was, right, we know what the diagnosis is, we've had the bone marrow, biopsy completed, so we're dealing with absolutes.
There are times when, for 4 mornings or 5 mornings in a row, we'd have a nurse come to the house and administer a form of chemo.
As a 4-year-old you can't judge much, but
no.
you sort of had this, he can stand up against his big brother, he's okay. He's had to face fears whether he's wanted to or not.
He's been very practical about it all. If something needs to happen, as long as you explain it to him, he's like, okay.
What was important a couple of years ago and what's important today are 2 very different things.
So we first heard of Starlight through Ashley, the play specialist at Reading, who asked us if Toby had a wish yet, and kind of asked her all about it. She said, oh no, she said Starlight. She said Toby can make a wish and Starlight will grant it for him. We kind of read the information through to him and said, right, these are some of the ideas that other children have had, these are some of the things you could do. He knew 2 of his wishes immediately.
Yeah, there was a recurring thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Without fail, the first one every time was meet Santa in Lapland. Every time, never changed.
The wish comes up in conversation at the most random points, so it's certainly the back of his head.
But that's Toby.
Yeah.
It will come up when you least expect it to.
I think Toby's reaction and Harry's reaction as well, if they find out at the same time, will be explosive.